Hello friends, welcome to Devil's World Recipes. Today we bring you a very special dish. This was a request from our friend Valkyria2213. She sent us a comment on YouTube asking us to make this recipe. We're gonna make enchiladas mineras, or miners enchiladas. Back in the day, in the outskirts of the state of Guanajuato, where all the silver mines are, the miners' wives would take these enchiladas at lunchtime to keep the husbands full for the long hours of work. They're vegetarian, they don't have any meat, and they normally would serve you a piece of chicken or pork on the side. We're just gonna make the enchiladas. They're very good, and this is the kind of the most traditional recipe that we have. So now, let's get cooking. The ingredients we're gonna need are 15 Guajillo chiles, 4 carrots, 4 potatoes, half a teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 garlic clove, 1 white onion, 2 to 3 tablespoons of lard, 10 ounces of crumbling cheese, 5 lettuce leaves, corn tortillas, Mexican cream or sour cream, a 1/4 cup of cotija cheese, 1 can of pickled jalapeno peppers, these are optional, and salt to taste. First, we're going to prepare all the components for our enchiladas. The first step is we're going to open our Guajillo chiles. We're going to remove all the seeds. I'm using a pair of scissors of shears. Once you open them, we're going to remove all the veins and the seeds. You can probably tell by now that Guajillo chiles are one of my favorites. Once we're done with all the Guajillo chiles, now we're going to peel and cut our carrots in tiny cubes. We're going to do the same thing with our potatoes. And we're going to get our queso fresco or crumbling cheese. We're going to crumble it first, and then we're going to take half of our onion, dice it finely, and add it to our cheese. We're going to mix everything real well, as this is going to be the filling for our miners enchiladas. In a pot with water, I'm going to add all my Guajillo chiles. I'm going to turn the heat on. We're going to let them go for 10 minutes to rehydrate. After 10 minutes and the water is boiling, we're going to turn off the heat, remove them, and we're going to add them to a blender. We're also going to add half an onion, our oregano, our cumin, our garlic clove, and we're going to add salt and pepper to taste. We're also going to add water from where we boiled our chiles, about 1.5 cups. Then we're going to blend everything together to make our sauce. In a pot, we're going to start adding our carrots, and we're going to let them go for 3 minutes before we add our potatoes. After 3 minutes, we're going to add our potatoes, and we're going to let them go for 5 to 7 minutes, as we don't want them overcooked. We just want them to be nice and soft. After 5 to 7 minutes, we're going to drain our carrots and potatoes, and I'm going to transfer them to a cookie tray with some paper towels to get them dry. In another pan, I'm going to add a little bit of our lard or vegetable shortening, whatever you like. We're going to get it hot. And once it's all melted, we're going to add our Guajillo sauce. At this point, you can strain your sauce if you want it smoother. I just like it this way. And we're going to warm it up. As our Guajillo sauce is cooking, I'm going to add a little bit more of our lard or vegetable shortening to another pan, and I'm going to add my carrots and potatoes. And we're going to start cooking them. Kind of like a little pan fry. And then we're going to add a little bit of our Guajillo sauce. We just want to give them a little bit of that sauce taste and a little bit more color. This is looking great. We're going to add some salt. And now our carrots and potatoes are ready. We have all the components for these enchiladas ready, but before we put them together, it's a perfect time for you to click on subscribe to our channel. If you want to know when new videos are coming, click on the bell to get notifications. Also, leave us your comments and let us know what you think about our channel. And at the end of this video, give us a like. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And now, let's make some enchiladas. To start cooking our enchiladas, I'm using a little bit of vegetable oil in a pan, and we're going to add our tortillas. We're going to pan fry them for a few minutes. We're going to make them pliable. And then we're going to add a little bit of our Guajillo sauce on each of them. You can put as much or as little as you want. I like them saucy. This is going to give the tortillas a nice color and great flavor for our enchiladas. Once we added the sauce, we're going to flip them around one more time, and we're going to repeat the process on the first side. This Guajillo sauce is giving my kitchen some really nice aromas. I'm enjoying this. Once we sauce the other side of our tortillas, we're going to flip them around for a few seconds just to make sure the sauce goes in. And then we're going to transfer our tortillas to a separate container. We're going to repeat this process with all our tortillas. An average is like 3 enchiladas per person. Now let's prepare our enchiladas. I'm going to take one of the tortillas. We're going to add the cheese and onion filling. And then we're going to roll them or fold them in two. This is like a small burrito. Flip them around. And we're going to follow this process for all our enchiladas. I am so ready to eat. My mouth is watering. Now to prepare the traditional mineras, we're going to add some lettuce. If you want, you can add more Guajillo sauce. Then we're going to add our carrots and potatoes on top of it. We're going to drizzle with some Mexican crema or sour cream. we're going to sprinkle with some cotija cheese, which some people call Mexican Parmesan. And optional at the end, we're going to add some pickled jalapenos. And we're done. Our Enchiladas Mineras, or Miners Enchiladas, are ready. And let me tell you, they are smelling fantastic. Let's try them. A little bit of that jalapeno. Wow. That sauce is incredible. All the veggies cook perfectly. It's a really hearty dish. It's delicious, and remember, it doesn't have any meat in it. You should try this recipe, and we'll see you next time.